good, everyone? Thanks for joining another video on Wicked Customs Florida 3D World page. Today we're going to do a few little unboxings. Nothing special, but figure we would, show off the things we have purchased for our printers. We do have some videos in the works on the two printers we have currently. Look for those to drop probably in the next 2 weeks. Still working out the fine details for those. But so let's get right into it. First, we're gonna unbox what I got here. What is it, you say? Well, we've got a Creality Nebula Camera. This one works for my machine, and that's what I got. Everything we show in this video today, we will drop links in the description, as well as more info on them. You always have to make sure that the products will work for your machines, and this video is going to be Creality related. One of the items you might be able to use for any machine because it is what it is. Anyways, the Creality Nebula Camera. Gonna get this thing opened and we're gonna take a look. Don't need that now. Alright. Teeny little user's manual. Don't need that right now either. Got what looks like a camera. It's in some foam, nicely protected. Comes with its own little kickstand. Here is the camera. Little thing. It is USB, and yeah, so this just screws right into the bottom of this. Camera does swivel and pivot. Yeah. So that's the Nebula camera. So I got some details more for it here. Obviously couldn't remember it by heart, printed it out, so don't fault me on it. But my printer I have is specifically the Ender 3 V3KE, which this works for. It also works on the Creality Sonic pad, the Creality Nebula pad. There's another version you can get. It comes with the pad supposedly. This works on the CR10 SE and the Halot-Mage Pro. This is great for when you want to see what's going on with your print right then and there in real time. You can take time-lapse videos with this. You can it will detect spaghetti detection for you, so you won't waste any filament, or that, oh no, go to a mess of filament just all over the place. Has some focusing manually. I guess you can turn a little thing there. It is tiny. I wish it was a little bit bigger. 24-hour 3D print monitoring. Obviously, this is going to have an app on your phone so you can view what's going on at the time. And it is USB interfaced. And right now, on Creality's site itself, they are doing a sale. So it is cheaper than what it normally is. I want to say this is roughly usually 35 bucks, and right now it is 20 something. It's a flash sale. I'll put the link for that down below on top of where else I know to buy it that probably has a sale going on at the moment, and that info will be down at the bottom. But this is the Creality Nebula Camera, and again, like any product, you need to make sure it works for your machine. Like this one specifically works for the ones I mentioned there, and the products I mentioned at the beginning there. So go give it a look. If you're looking to have constant view of your print and not worry what's going on in case you go into another room, because you can't always hear things, I would get one of these. There's other ones out there that supposedly you can get that will work on Creality machines too. I'm not too familiar with them, but I know people who say they've got a camera connected and they are watching things. Alright, let me get this cleared out of the way, and we are going to open the next thing. Next thing I got is this right here. This is the Creality 3D Digital Spool Rack. So what this is most 3D printers come with a spool holder. This you get to use in place of what they provide, but this also is able to give you the readout of how much filament you still have on the spool. I know the spools always are based on grams, and you just have to figure out pounds versus grams, or not even worry about it. But it is, this one particular color is black. It can hold a 2 kilogram spool. Its accuracy is plus 5 grams, and its charging voltage is 5 volts. And it looks like the product size is a 52 by 52 by 122 inches. Let's get it open and see what we're working with. Packed with some of that nice foam again. Another little teeny tiny user manual. Spool comes looks like the spool already comes with batteries in it. It was lit up for a minute there. I am trying to figure out how it came on, but the spool also rotates. It is not fixed. Like, the whole thing rotates, so when a spool is on there, it's going to spin. I like that. Most of the spool holders that come with your printers are stationary in this area and don't move, so it's literally the spool is just spinning on top of this. And I like that. I still don't know what I did to make it come on at the moment. I am trying to figure that out. Okay, so this is going to go through another piece. How it fits, I'll leave that off for right now. But yeah, I took it out. Oh, there we go. Lights up. So gonna be interesting to see what it does when I get it installed. Alright. This comes with some screws, nice metal bracket. It's not 3D printed or plastic. This is nice and metal. And charging cable. But here's the bracket. Nice and metal. So from the looks of it, make sure I put this on the right way. I'm gonna go with it goes on this direction. And sits like that. Like I said, the thing spins, and the piece in the middle there stays the same, showing the weight. And I'll have to do a test with an actual spool on here and see if it actually does what it should do. Give me 1 minute. Actually, I'll do that in a minute after I open the next thing. But that is nice. I like how that holder is, and it's not flimsy at all. It will hold up nice. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to open and show you guys is some of Creality's Hyper Series PLA. This is black in color. This is 2 spools. This is their value pack that you can get on Amazon and such, which was not a bad price. And like I said, this is 2 kilograms of black Hyper PLA. The diameter is 1.75 millimeters. That's what most printers take. Make sure you have the right size filament for your printer as well. There are some brands out there that take a little bit bigger in diameter filament, but make sure you've got the right filament. Alright, so they come vacuum sealed. Right here. Can't really see in there, it is black. So a couple things you should know. Like I said, the diameter of it's 1.75 millimeters. This is a 1 kilogram of filament, which according to them is 2.2 pounds of filament. The recommended printing speed is anywhere from 3 to 600 millimeters a second. The printing temperature, they say, should be 190 to 200 degrees Celsius, and the bed temperature should be anywhere between 25 and 60 degrees Celsius, and your fan should be on. That is their recommendations on this. They give you QR codes here to their cloud and to their DIY group. You should definitely check those out. The other thing I like is, if you can see here, you know what? We're going to go ahead and open one of these up, and you can see it a lot closer. That out of here. Alright. There's the black. But what I wanted to point out was, now I can't see, but got this side here and this side here. Those actually are like a ruler, and they have measurements on them. 900 grams, 600 grams, 300 grams, and 100 grams. So when it gets to that point, it's letting you know what's left on this. On this side, they actually put it in pounds. 1.98 pounds at the very end here. So the volume of it differs a little at times, it sounds like, but overall pretty good. Nice. This is a cardboard spool, and again, this is Creality's Hyper Series Black. You can get it in single, Amazon, at least that's where I got this. Had a value pack. You can come with two. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do real quick. Let me see if I can make this work. So, because it's not installed, but it will give, the spool holder digital will give some readings. So I will have to play with that some more. And yeah, once I get it installed, I'll do another video of it actually installed and everything set up. But anyways, everyone, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this video was a little over the place and not too great working on that, but I just wanted to get this out to you guys and showcase some of the things we've got and what we're doing. We've got, like I said, I've got some other videos in the works on the two printers that I have, and then we also are going to do some actual printing and let you guys see what we are planning to make with our filaments. I have a couple prints in the works for the Ataraxia art that I showed you guys in last video, and they're patiently waiting to see what I print with their filaments, and I want to get it out there to show you guys as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining our journey, and if you'd like to see more content and such, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button. That'll help us out greatly. But come back tomorrow, not tomorrow, but come back, stay tuned, and join us in this 3D world. Thank you.